My aunt treated me like a burden for years, then she found out I owned the house she lived in. After my parents died, I moved in with my aunt when I was 14. And from the very beginning, she made it painfully clear I wasn't wanted. Not directly. That would have been easier. Instead, it was small things. Separate meals sometimes because I was too expensive to feed. Reminders that I should be grateful. Complaints anytime I used electricity, took long showers, or asked for school supplies. Her actual kids got birthday parties. I got told not to ask for too much. Still, I stayed quiet because I genuinely believed I had nowhere else to go. What nobody told me until years later was that my parents had left behind more than I realized before they died. They had quietly paid off a small property through a long-term investment plan under my name. But because I was a minor, everything was handled legally through trustees until I turned 21. I didn't know any of this. Apparently my aunt did, which explained why, despite constantly complaining about raising me, she never actually let me leave. When I turned 21, I got called into a lawyer's office. That's where I found out the truth. Not only did I own the house we were living in, my aunt had known the entire time. She'd been living there almost rent-free, using survivor benefits left behind by my parents while acting like she was saving me. I remember sitting there feeling physically sick because suddenly my entire childhood looked different. The lawyer handed me paperwork and calmly explained that ownership officially transferred to me that week, meaning legally, the house was mine. Completely. I didn't say anything immediately. I went home that evening like normal and right on schedule. My aunt complained that I'd wasted electricity charging my laptop all day. Something inside me genuinely snapped. So I looked at her and said, "You should probably stop calling it your house." The silence afterward was unreal. At first, she thought I was joking. Then I showed her the paperwork. I have never seen someone go pale so fast. Suddenly, she started crying about everything she sacrificed raising me. But honestly, love doesn't keep score the way she did. I gave her 6 months to move out. Some relatives called me cruel for it. But the truth is, I wasn't throwing out family. I was finally refusing to stay trapped in a home where gratitude was demanded more than kindness was ever given. She moved out last year, and for the first time in my life, that house actually feels peaceful. Funny how different a place feels once the guilt leaves. With the people who created it,